At the Sea Battle.net Academy, just 14 hours before Seah's gift awakening, Hisu forced Seah to agree to an interview, even though Seah didn't want to do it. Seah had already told Hisu she wasn't interested, but Hisu insisted, hoping the interview would help cover recent criticism about the Sword King. Seah thanked Hisu for her consideration but still declined and walked away to the bathroom. Hisu was furious because she had a malicious plan in mind. She had arranged the interview to coincide with Seah's awakening. A week ago, Hisu had been discussing Seah with two friends, revealing her true feelings. Her friends believed Hisu was Seah's best friend, but Hisu denied it. She confessed she wanted to ruin Seah, leveraging her family's media company to capture Seah's downfall. Hisu hoped Seah would receive an F-rank gift, which would shatter her spirit, and planned to publish a photo of Seah's dazed expression. Unbeknownst to them, Seah overheard the entire conversation from the bathroom. Seah was initially shocked by Hisu's betrayal, but soon became more anxious about the possibility of receiving an F-rank gift. She desperately hoped for anything else. 5 hours before her awakening, JiHan checked his watch, aware that time was running out. He headed to the gift hall, where bodyguards were stationed to ensure Seah's safety, keeping the media and other outsiders at bay. The day before, JiHan had discussed the security situation with Manager Park, who suggested reinforcing security due to concerns about potential infiltration. The government also agreed to increase security around Seah. Upon arriving at the gift hall, JiHan saw that preparations were complete. He sat down, anxiously waiting for Seah's awakening. He had a present ready for her, his niece. 5 minutes before Seah's awakening, JiHan heard a familiar voice. It was Hisu, accompanied by a reporter who was recording everything. JiHan was surprised because no outsiders were allowed in the area. He confronted Hisu, who claimed her media company had a lot of influence and that she was there for an important reason. JiHan saw through her lies and demanded she leave, warning her that Seah would be leaving with him as soon as she received her gift. This was his first and last warning to Hisu. The reporter felt scared of JiHan and had a bad feeling about this situation. But Hisu didn't give up and still wanted to interview Seah. JiHan warned her that he would have to act if she kept insisting. Hisu pretended to be weak, saying she couldn't fight JiHan and wanted to make headlines about a level 27 supporter being ambushed by a level 50 warrior. Just then, her brother appeared behind JiHan and punched him. Outside the gift hall, Hisu's brother, a level 50 warrior, punched JiHan hard. Inside the gift hall, Seah received an F-rank gift. She felt devastated, thinking her life was over, and she cried. Hisu's brother told JiHan to stay down and shut up, saying he would take care of Seah. JiHan was furious that this man dared to talk about his niece. He resisted the attack, surprising Hisu's brother, who thought JiHan would be easy to defeat. JiHan fought back, punching the man and realizing his skin was as tough as stone. The man punched JiHan again and mocked him, asking if he still felt confident. Hisu and the reporter recorded the fight. The man seemed to be winning, saying JiHan had lost touch with reality because of all the praise he received and kept punching him. But JiHan countered with an uppercut, shocking Hisu and the reporter. Then, JiHan used his power to lift the man by his hair without touching him. JiHan told them they looked and acted like common criminals and vowed to make sure they never dared to do something like this again. He pulled the man's hair completely out, causing the reporter to run away, and Hisu to stand in shock. JiHan then threw the man towards Hisu, who was furious and shocked because her plan was ruined. Inside the gift hall, Seah was breaking down because of her F-rank gift. She cried, feeling sad and trying to encourage herself, knowing her uncle was waiting outside. She worried about what people would think and say about her F-rank gift, fearing she would be stuck in bronze. When she opened the door, she was shocked to see her uncle JiHan holding the man's hair and throwing him away. The man was now bald. Seah asked JiHan what was happening. JiHan explained that Sue and her brother were planning bad things against her. Sue yelled at JiHan, holding her brother's bald head, and said her grandfather was the CEO of a top media company. JiHan threw the man's hair at Sue, not caring about her threats. He told her not to mess with him. Sue, not giving up, threatened to spread fake news to ruin JiHan's family. She said nobody would even look at them without disgust, and that people already had a bad opinion of the Sword King. Seah felt even sadder, but JiHan told Sue to go ahead, saying he could simply leave South Korea. Sue was surprised by his confidence. JiHan then threatened Sue, saying her family would have to pay for their crimes. Sue didn't believe him and didn't care. So JiHan used his firepower on her, deciding to punish her since she wouldn't reflect on her actions. The room lit up brightly. Later, in the parking lot, Seah worried about what happened at the gift hall with Sue. She was glad they got revenge but concerned because Sue's family owned a top media company. JiHan reassured Seah not to worry. He explained that a big media company wouldn't act hastily and that it didn't make sense for the whole conglomerate to follow the CEO's granddaughter's whims. He believed they wouldn't touch a player in the spotlight. Seah was surprised by her uncle's confidence and calmness. JiHan asked about Seah's gift. She sadly replied that it was an F-rank gift called Late Bloomer. JiHan said he already expected this and then showed her his status window for the first time. Seah was shocked to see that JiHan also had an F-rank gift, which allowed him to analyze other players well. She was amazed by how strong her uncle was despite his F-rank gift. JiHan asked her to look again, and she saw martial power and force stats. She asked if these were really BattleNet stats. JiHan explained that these were unique stats with secret unlock conditions that most people didn't know about. He told her that the rank of her gift wasn't everything. JiHan encouraged Seah, saying she would get unique stats too. He then gave her a present that would reveal the path to her future.